I've always worked a lot. I mean a lot. I guess I'm an ergophile, which is a nice way of saying workaholic. But like any good workaholic, I never felt I needed an intervention. Well, maybe once. Greetings, I'm Dr. Will, and welcome to Dr. Will's Software Project Leadership channel, where we focus on building real software to solve real problems. Early in my career, I was hired into a job that I had no experience doing, and my employer offered no training. And my manager just kind of left me to my own devices. And there I sat, day after day, getting further and further behind without even knowing who to ask or what to ask. Getting more and more overwhelmed. If you've already subscribed to the channel, hey, thank you. If you'd like more content like this, then subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new content becomes available. Also, if you're interested in overcoming the overwhelm, you might want to schedule a free 15-minute consultation with me, available at spl.drwill.co/free consult. We'll provide the link in the show notes. The word overwhelm means officially to surge over and submerge, engulf. A boat can be overwhelmed by a wave. Psychologically speaking, being overwhelmed is when you are subject to incapacitating emotional or mental stress. Somebody or some team that is overwhelmed might not even recognize it. On a personal level, you or a loved one might notice that you wake up in the morning dreading the things you need to do that day. When I was in my dream job, nightmare's a dream, right? I woke up every morning wishing I was sick so I wouldn't have to go to work. That's an ergophile. You may have clouded judgment, lack of clarity, indecision. You're afraid of making a decision because you're afraid of making a mistake, afraid of being wrong. You're rushing. When you are finally prodded into action, late, at the last possible minute, you rush because you're starting late, owing to your indecision and dread, and make a hash of things, which reinforces your fear of making a mistake, right? You procrastinate. First of all, procrastination is not laziness. It's the result of delay and dread. Counterintuitively, as more and more tasks pile up waiting for your attention, you start to have less and less motivation to solve any of them. You have less and less motivation to do any of them. You say yes to everything. You cannot bring yourself to say no. That next shiny object or online course just might be your salvation. My courses, of course, are not like that. You indulge in avoidance or escapism. This is where you do the easy things, or the things you like doing, and avoid the difficult things, the ones that are necessary but take you out of your comfort zone. You lack focus. You're thrashing. You never spend enough time on any one thing to make real progress. You produce a lot of heat and no light. Friction is like that. If you recognize yourself in 4 or more of those, then you are probably borderline overwhelmed. 6 or more, and you almost certainly are. We will discuss how to break out of that cycle in a future episode. On a software project note, death march projects are likely breeding grounds for both personal and team overwhelm. We'll talk about those in a separate episode as well. Oh, I eventually did leave that job. In that case, in that moment, parting was not sweet sorrow. Now, in the retrospective of years, though, I can appreciate how that job experience changed me. It was an experience that helped me increase in the virtue of humility. This channel is dedicated to helping software projects succeed, not just in the short term, but in the long. So if you'd like more content like this, then subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new content is available. Also, if you have any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, or issues, drop them in a note below and we will address them later. That's it for me, for you for now. Hope you have a great day and a great week. You be careful out there. I'll be seeing you. Bye.